Hi, this is Jordan McCulley, and this is my motivational test taking video. Okay, so before I have a test in a class or a big exam, I want to make sure that I get organized. That's like the number one thing that I want to make sure that I do. So leading up to the test, I want to either take out some notes in my phone or create a Google Doc or write it on a piece of paper. Just everything that the test is going to be covering or what we've learned up until that point so far. So, for example, let's say I have a test this week in my Foundations of Multicultural Education, and it's on chapters 1, 2, and 3. So what I'll do for the paper is, all right, chapter 1, then kind of topics introduced in chapter 1, chapter 2, and then, bullet points of topics introduced in chapter 2, chapter 3, and then bullet points that's within the chapter 3. And then after I get organized and lay everything out that's going to be on the test, I kind of assign it a day, or I make a schedule out of it. So Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to study chapter 1 and go through all the topics that I listed out. Wednesday and Thursday, chapter 2, then go through all the topics. Chapter 3 will be Friday and Saturday. I go through all the topics there, and then Sunday it'll just be kind of like a review of everything. The day before the test, I want to make sure I review everything. And then Monday will be the test, and I'll be as prepared as I possibly can. That is the one thing that I am in control of, so I just want to make sure I have that enough time and it's organized and I have all the information I need for the test. Now, during the test, how to reduce anxiety for me is to definitely take some deep breaths, make sure I have water if I ever need to take a little bit of a break, just sip some water and breathe and calm down. And then make sure I have either my iPad or whatever I'm taking, the thing is fully charged, or have a good pencil. That always helps too. And so then I always like to start with the ones I know first. So I go through the test. Okay, I know this one, I know 1, 2, and 3, I know that down, I know that for a fact. So I want to make sure I get through all the ones I know, so I have some for sure's that I got right. And then I'll take some time and do the more difficult ones, or the extended response. I usually, and then again, I start with multiple choice and then the extended response at the end. So I can kind of, make sure all my thoughts are clear. And then always, during the test, I want to make sure that I review everything and make sure, 1, I answered, and then 2, if I want to go and change any of my answers, to do that there. And then after the test, I can kind of breathe, and instead of stressing about it, which I usually do, I want to just make sure to say, it's in God's hands, and I did the absolute best I can do, and there's nothing I can do to change it. So, just kind of repeating those things, maybe looking at some inspirational quotes, or talking with some friends, and just, trying to take my mind off of stuff if it does stress me out. But, just, after the test, just making sure that I'm not getting focused on it, because it's in the past. There's nothing I can do to change it, to just then maybe start preparing for the next test and things like that. So yeah, so before the test, I want to make sure that I'm organized and prepared and give myself a schedule of everything that I need to accomplish. During the test, I want to make sure I answer all the ones I know first, and if I don't know a question, make educated guesses and write to the best of my ability. And then after the test, I want to just work on relaxing and keep reminding myself, if you did everything you can do, then there's nothing else to do. And whatever happens, and I did my very best. So, yep, that is my motivational video, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.